Hi everyone. My name is Michael Zingar. I'm the host of I'm the host of Average Guy Guitar. And basically, what my channel does is we review products that are going to make you a better guitarist. Fake books, tab books with CDs, DVDs, string winders, just gimmick picks, just any little thing that can give you an edge and further your venture on guitar. This is a good channel to watch if you're feeling that your playing's getting a bit stale. Alright, so basically what I'm going to talk today about is the Easy Blues Guitar DVD. It's the Blues Guitar Lessons for Beginners through Intermediate by Mark John Sternal. This guy I think is a hair metal throwback guy from back in the day. I'm not sure what band he played in. That's not my genre of music. I pretty much checked out before John. Well, I liked hair metal for about 6 months, and I found punk rock and hardcore and thrash metal. So enough of that already. I did play in some bad high school bands that did play Poison covers and crap like that. It's horrible. Anyways, so all in all, I really like this product. He does a good job presenting it. The interactive menus are really good. As far as the extras, they have everything they show in a tab lesson. Every complete exercise basically has a slowed down tempo, a medium tempo, and a fast tempo. You're going to learn 3 or 4 solos. They did it in kind of an ingenious way too. The first, because it takes you from an absolute beginner, and you'll bust your playing blues solos cherry if you follow this program. Ingenious thing they did is they show 1-finger licks, 2-finger licks, and then 3-finger licks, and then it basically progressives. You'll learn how to do hammer-ons, pull-offs, slides. You're going to learn movable chords. It's not theory heavy at all. In fact, they waited till the end to explain a 12-bar, which I thought was kind of odd, but you play some 8 bars and you play some 12-bar solos, so it's in there. If you pay attention to what's going on, you'll realize what you're doing while you're doing it. He talks about what pedals he uses, and he highlights the pedals that he uses. His tone's okay. He's playing through a Gibson Les Paul. It's kind of muddy sounding. As far as like the feel, I think he could have played more syncopated rhythms. I naturally do that on my own. But you know, I realize not everybody gets the blues thing. They can't play swing, they can't play jazz and stuff like that. But what this video will do is give you a pretty solid foundation as far as blues playing. I'll give you a good idea. You're going to learn 3 really important scales: pentatonic, the blues scale, and then he's got a little pentatonic scale in a certain position where 1,000,001 blues guitarists have basically used this. He calls it his $1 million scale. I tend to agree with them. He'll show you how to improvise with that. It's a lot easier than you guys think. Where you learn just about everything. As far as camera angles, they're good. The only thing that's a little bit disappointing about it is in the tablature, they show you the numbers, the frets and everything, but they don't go as far as like the little symbols that you would commonly see for like a hammer-on pull-off, shit like that. The practice tracks are good. He doesn't bore you at all. It's a good presenter. It's not cracking any stupid jokes or anything like that. And it's very progressive. Everything you learn leads you somewhere with this DVD. That's pretty damn important, you know? And there isn't a great jump between things. It all gradually builds and you get better and better. Will take some time. I think the average guy could spend, well, I don't know, 2 months, maybe 3 months. Depends on your aptitude to pick things up. And it'd be a worthwhile thing. I am gonna even, just because I own a guitar DVD doesn't mean that I'm gonna incorporate it into my practice. This one I definitely will. There is a big, huge, like if you like the product, they show you where to get it on the internet as far as like information, and there's a phone number, and towards the end there's a commercial. It does show all the lines of product that they make, what might interest you and things like that. It does a short little bit, not so much an ad, but saying how's this product going to help you, what it contains, stuff like that, and what level you should be at to use it. That's pretty helpful for a guy who likes the product, or gal. There's a lot of whip-ass girl guitarists out there. Hell, Poison Ivy from the Cramps, she's one of my favorite guitarists. She's not the most technical, but everything she plays, it drips cool. And that's more you can say for a lot of the guys that are out there. It's not how many notes you play a minute, it's how cool and they sound, and the space you leave in between them really matters. So she's a master at that, that's for sure. I'd love for her to do a guitar DVD. I'd buy it in a heartbeat. It's got a handy little tuning menu on it. I'm trying to think because I watched all this stuff last night. I didn't take any notes, but basically this video is going to give you the tools you need to tackle the genre of music. You're going to have a basic understanding of most common blues moves. The only thing that leaves short is they don't teach you what a double stop is. They don't teach you how to do a double stop bend. You learn the smear or quarter bend, and then you learn a full step bend. But he will break down the solo lick by lick, and then he shows you how it all goes together. And then the cool thing is, some of the solos, the chord structure works perfectly over previous rhythm lessons that you've already learned. So what's cool is you can go back to the playing menu, select a tempo, start out real slow when you just barely got the licks under your fingers, progress to medium, and then to a fast tempo. So that's pretty badass. You're not gonna be stuck just at the fifth or fifth to 0 frets. You're gonna learn stuff all the way down the neck. That's something I can appreciate because it makes you feel like you really accomplished something when you play down the neck. I know a lot of beginners get paralyzed. They don't go further than the 5th or 7th fret. So it's pretty cool. And like I said, it's going to give you the tools that you need to take on the genre. You're going to be able to do hammer-ons and pull-offs in weird places and stuff like that. It shows you how to deconstruct a chord, which is good. Like I said, there could be a little bit more syncopation. the early licks that were in A, you know, the one finger licks, they'd be like da 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 da, and then they'd rest, rest, rest. I couldn't do it. I had to hit the A A major chord and do the chunk 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 and put some syncopation in it. When I go back and practice that again, I'm gonna probably try to do the rest because it's a good idea to know when to shut your mouth when you're playing a guitar and be quiet when you're supposed to be quiet. So that's probably a bad habit on my part, but yeah, real good product. Far as I've seen, there isn't anything that's comparable to it. It does live up to its title. It does fulfill the promises that it makes on the DVD box. So I'd have to say 2 thumbs up for this. For you people who don't think you need to know the blues, realize that rock and roll, which is probably the forebearer of what you're trying to learn, you know, if you're like a new metal guy or a thrash metal guy or whatever, country and blues had a baby and it was called rock and roll. So it's not a bad idea to get a good foundation in good American music, and blues is something that has universal appeal. And it's also gets you quicker playing with other people too, because there's always, in medium to large cities, there's always a blues night jam that you can go to. As long as there's a shitload of egomaniacs, which is pretty rare, there's usually a good core of people that are happy to have you, you know, and if you show some real love and dedication to the music, they're gonna want to play with you, you know. It's not all solo. There's rhythm parts in it, which kudos, because too many guys concentrate on the whole solo part, and people like the solos, don't get me wrong, but it's the rhythm part that gets them beating their foot against the ground, slapping their knee, and dancing in the whole 9 yards, you know. So, and I think a beginner person, even an absolute beginner person, would probably really feel comfortable learning this. You're going to learn some nice chords and some blues chords, and you're going to learn how to incorporate chords and solo licks together, which is a big thing. I know that's a big mystery to people too sometimes. So, all in all, that's my 2 cents on this. I want to thank all of you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe my channel. Leave comments. I'm happy to talk to you. Got any questions? And rock on, good people. And thank you for watching.